Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. This video is going to be a little bit of something different. This is more so like a filler type of video so I can get myself back on track. But I figured the best way for me to do like this type of filler video is things that maybe talk about things that y'all are probably going through. So I'm going to talk about the goals that I have set for 2025. And I'm also going to talk about how I plan to achieve them. I'm not saying that these goals are going to be something that I can just do immediately. These are going to be something that's going to take me a long time to get to, but I am definitely going to try my best to get as many of these done as possible so that at the end of the year, I can tell you how many I actually accomplished. So we do have these set up in a few different categories. We have life, personal, social media, and then streaming. We're going to talk about the life and personal goals that I wish to accomplish, and then we're going to move on over to like the content creating goals that I wish to accomplish. And I'm also going to explain to you on some of these categories as to why. There is one portion of it where I literally typed out everything of what I was feeling, because in the midst of me going through it, I just had a moment of just jotting everything down. So I will be going through all of that and kind of explaining everything what's going on. So with life, my main thing is just to spend more time with my kids. I've got a teenager and I got a 7-year-old. One of our favorite things to do is to watch movies. So I want to be able to watch more movies with my kids because that's one of their favorite things to do too. What I'm going to do to accomplish this is I'm going to make a list of movies that we've never seen before. We're going to sit down and we're actually going to try and set aside a week or two a month and try our best to watch as many movies as possible for the year. I also would like to make sure that I have like one-on-one mother and son dates with each one of my kids. I want to have like outings. Like me and my oldest son used to do this all the time. We'll have a mommy and me day, and I would take him to Hardee's and we'll get a big hot ham and cheese, and we'll go get ice cream, or we'll go to the park or something. Like we would just do things, and it would just be him and I and nobody else. I know my oldest misses that stuff, so I think it'd be good for me to try and add that into our plans. One thing I don't do is I don't do like dates with my husband. I think the last date him and I went on was last summer, and I think it was like June. I don't really do dates, and I want to change that because I feel like when it comes to having a very strong relationship, you've got to never stop dating your spouse or your person. Even though him and I have a lot of one-on-one time, like we watch our shows together, we spend quality time together, but we don't do anything outside the home, away from the kids. That could be something that jeopardizes a relationship long form. So I want to see if, like, I don't know, if my mom could watch the kids once a month, or I can have a family friend watch the kids once a month, just so that him and I can either like go out to eat or do some kind of weird activities. When him and I first started dating, we used to go to a park, and we used to go to Subway before we went there, and we would have like our very own picnic right on the water. And it's actually where we have our very first photo that we've ever taken together taken at. But it's like, you know, as you get older and you start building a family, these things don't become as much of a priority, and I want to make sure that my relationship lasts. So I feel like I need to start putting more pressure on more dates. Another thing is I do want more family time, and I want to, we love playing family board games, and I want to make sure that we have more things around us just having a good time. We've never had a family vacation. Like I said, my oldest is 13, so we've never had a family vacation. Maybe we can go and like spend a weekend at the beach or something, because I don't live far from the beach. I live like an hour and a half away. Planning these little trips would be fun, so that's something that I want to accomplish, and that's like just life stuff. There's not really a lot of stuff in life that I feel like I need to really work on. Like that's not like a dire thing to work on. I do feel like we need to focus more back on to what is the best thing about our household, and that is each other. As for my personal growth, I want to eat healthier. I am a junk food fanatic. I will eat cereal 24/7 and pizza, and if it's something that is not good for you, I am all for eating it. But the issue that I have is I'm a texture person. Trying to find the right foods that don't trigger the texture part of it. If you are somebody who is triggered by textures of food, I don't know if everybody has the same exact reaction, but lettuce is like a big one for me. Lettuce, peppers, and mushrooms. Oh, I can't. I have such a hard time with, like, if I chomp down into it and I know what it is, it's like my throat just clams up. Like I won't be able to swallow it. And I don't know why it's so bad. I don't get it, but I absolutely hate it and I do not want it. So I'm going to start getting on Pinterest and start penning easy meals. I do know that I can make a lot of chicken meals. Like to me, chicken and potatoes, there's so many things you can make off of that and it's very healthy for you. So if I can come up with some more like meal ideas instead of having the same 3 to 4 items on our weekly menu, I think that's going to be a win for us. And if we can lean it more towards a healthier diet, I think that'd be even better. I want to work out more. I want to get like not really fit. Like I don't want these rock hard abs. I just want to feel better and not feel so lazy. I live in a cul-de-sac, so me going around the block takes like 30 minutes, give or take. And I know that it's going to be harder for me to go around the block because I do babysit during the day and then he leaves around a little after 3:30. But if I can get it in the habit of like leashing up one of the dogs and getting my kids to go with me and maybe late evening walks where I can get Lou to go with me and we just kind of do things together, I feel like that would help me in the days like it's raining and we can't get out of the house. Maybe I can walk up and down the steps 20 times in like 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with different ways of me doing this because like I said, I don't care if I have abs or not. I don't care if I have a toned up booty. I don't care about any of that stuff. What I care about is just making sure that I can get my heart rate up and get where I need to be at. Just feel stronger in a sense. One thing I have been working on and I want to continue to work on for the year 2025 is drink more water. Now, I did do the first steps and I added it to my stream redemption and they use it. I remember when they first started doing it that I literally have a bladder of a gerbil. I would drink water and immediately have to pee. And it doesn't affect me as bad now, but I still have to pee a lot. But I want to get in the habit of no soda until you drink an entire bottle of water in the morning. And then before bed, you have to drink another bottle of water. And I want to be able to do that because I feel like me drinking water will help me feel better. Obviously, you got to be hydrated and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like if I put these requirements on myself and like hold myself accountable, I will feel better. Maybe it might help me with my sleep and maybe it might help me with my skin and all these other things. It might actually help me in a different way than what I expected to. A very big personal one that I would like to accomplish is I want to have more self-confidence about myself. This could be a big wide range to different people. It's not that I don't think it's a look thing. It's not a look thing for me. It's more so what my capabilities are. I have another video that's going to be coming out. I think it's coming out this Sunday about some of this stuff, but I want to feel more confident in like when I post one of these YouTube videos that people are actually going to enjoy instead of me being like, don't like it. I want to like just hone in more on the whole just being good about myself, just being good to myself mentally. I have a bad habit of like telling myself that I suck or that I'm stupid, and I don't think that I suck or I'm stupid. I just think that I've heard it so many times that maybe internally I believe it, and I kind of want to change that mindset, and hopefully it would help me. I'm hoping it might help me with my anxiety because I have a lot of self-doubt. I don't know, maybe that's something I can work on. I want to work on getting myself into a better routine. Now, I know in order for you to get yourself in a better routine, you need to do something consecutively at least for 30 days straight. So with that being said, I remember like back in the day, I used to never make my bed. And I'm not talking about like when I was a kid, like as an adult, I hated making my bed. I didn't see the point of it because all I'm going to do is just jump right back in it by the end of the day. And who cares? Nobody else sees my bed but me. I decided to change that mindset. And what I did was, I don't remember where I heard this from, and maybe somebody can tell me down in the comments below, but it said something along the lines of, if you don't accomplish anything the entire day, wake up and make your bed so that you know that you can mark one thing off the things that you've accomplished today. Regardless if you got out of bed, made your bed, and just went to the living room and just sat. And it goes on about like, just because you have off days, that does not mean that you failed for that day. It just means that you have another chance to start all over the next day and try again. That was something that's always stuck with me. And ever since then, I make my bed every single day so I could always say I accomplished something today. And I started doing that when I was struggling really bad with depression, to the point of me not being able to get out of depression moments for like 3 weeks to a month. I'm going to flip on over to streams because I feel like it's a much shorter one versus working on all my social media stuff. My streams, one thing that I want to accomplish by the end of the year is I want to reach 4,000 followers. Now, if you ever want to follow me on Twitch, here's the link. Make sure you come, drop a follow, come hang out with me. And I know the steps I need to take for this is I need to be more consistent consistent with people. I need to start being involved in people's discords. I am a very uncomfortable person when I go to other people's discords, just because everybody has their cliques and everything. You kind of feel shunned if you say anything in there, like nobody talks to you. And I've always hated that feeling. I always feel like I just don't belong in other people's discords. And it's like, even the people that I feel very close with, I feel that way. What's weird about that is like, I can go to their Discord and people will say hi to me, but then it's like nothing. Like, oh, hi, and then back to their conversation. And it was just always made me feel a certain way. But I need to step out of my comfort zone. That's my biggest thing, is I need to step out of my comfort zone and start working on these connections and networking with people. Not only do I need to do this like in Discords, but I also need to do this across Twitch itself and get to know other streamers besides the ones that are in our connected streaming community. I am still working on trying to make my streams more community based. I want to incorporate a mass community night, which means different communities can come together and play. Another streamer does this, goes by Objection, and he does this with like COD, and he's done it a couple of times with Fortnite. I have reached out to him. I was like, hey, do you mind if I start doing this with Fortnite? Because I just got a creator code and I think it's a really good idea, but I'm trying to figure out a way to bring communities closer together. So I'm thinking maybe once a month we can do a mass community night. And because I do have a Fortnite creator code, which is right here, if y'all ever want to use it, y'all can help me out if y'all get anything from the Fortnite shop, and it would be greatly appreciated. But the best thing about this is I can create custom battle royale games, and I can have up to 100 people in the games, which I don't think I'll ever get to that point, but I think it'd be pretty cool if we did. If you ever want to come play Fortnite, I play Fortnite every Saturday. Always have it open for anybody who wants to play. So now I'm not talking about, people just saying good morning. Everybody says good morning in my Discord. Everybody kind of have like slide conversations and whatnot. And I love that. But I'm talking about like people go to my Discord, they hang out in the voice chats, they hang out playing games with other people within the community. I had another creator said that your Discord is only as active as you are in it. So with that being said, I know that I need to be more active in my Discord for this to happen. And I've tried, but my social battery goes low really quick because I am doing all this stuff on social media, but I need to stop making up all these excuses as to why I can't do things and focus more on the things of why I should do these things. So I am going to work on that this year. I would like to do more specialty type of streams. Like a couple of years ago, I did an uncapped subathon. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, unfortunately, it made it to like 8 days. Going with that uncapped subathon for as long as I did, I feel like the best thing for me to do is to focus more on not sleeping in my office on an air mattress. I think that's what really tired me out, and focus more so on, while I'm there and present, I'm playing games, I'm doing the things. And if I don't feel like playing a game, just don't play the game, just hang out. But this goes like back and forth. Like, what am I supposed to do? This would be like one of those times where I feel like I would need a filler video for that week. But I also think it'd be pretty cool if I did like a vlog and document what I was feeling behind the scenes of going through it, so that like people can kind of see that stuff. I don't know. If you think that's a good idea, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I would like to do more collabs with people, and I'm not talking about like people I already know. I want to do more collabs with like new people, and I want to be part of different types of audiences, and hopefully, some of my people will rub off on them, and then, some of their people will rub off on me, and it'll be back and forth. But I feel like these are things I need to work on. And I think it'll be a good like coexisting building type of thing. Those are the things that I'm going to be working on stream wise. All right, so the things that I want to work on social media wise, we're going to do TikTok first, is I want to show more of myself. Like, I don't want to just do funny skits or just how-to videos or things like that. I would like to do vlogs. I would like to do stuff that goes on in my head and just like really talk about it. I really want to do these things. And of course, everything besides the skits could be posted here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I feel like that would help a lot. But that's where my mind is with that. I want to be more consistent with my content. My issue is TikTok does not have a scheduler on your phone. You have to do this on your PC. Most people don't use their PC to upload TikToks. They use their phone because it's convenient. It's right there with them. I just have to figure out a way to get this to work where no matter what, 3 times a day I'm posting, and I've already got my time set out like when I should be posting. So hopefully all that works. Now for YouTube, I want to get better at my shorts here on YouTube. I feel like my shorts, they get views, but they don't get subs. Like, people don't sub to my channel after watching my shorts. And I get comments and, I get likes and things of that nature, but I feel like I got to figure out a way to captivate people on a very, very quick short video versus trying to just entice them to watch a larger video to get that sub. I want to do better with my edits. I know that my editing is very subpar, and I know that a lot of times I just kind of sit here. I know that I need to work on learning my software a little bit better. I only know how to do like basic edits. Sometimes I throw in some pizzazz stuff that I've recently like come across and stuff. These are the small things that I'm working on, and hopefully y'all will see a difference in my content. I would love to do about 10 sponsorships around gaming equipment. My whole thing is, when I need to get over the courage, like get over the fear of reaching out to brands and then them not reaching back out to me. That is probably my biggest downfall, is I don't reach out to enough brands. One thing I'm going to work on this year is at least send 50 emails to different brands, very well-known brands and brands that are just starting out, and I'm going to ask them if I can try out their product and give honest feedback. I really want to get myself like in a good mindset with that. Figure out if it's something that we could work for me. I would like to be able to get ahead on my YouTube videos. I would like to be able to have like 6 filler videos in case I get sick, or I'm very open about having depression and anxiety. So if I have like one of those really off weeks, I can just throw one of my filler videos up and everything is still good. I don't have to worry as much, and we can just keep everything going. So that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm actually working on that today. This is video 2 of 4 videos that I'll be recording today. So everything is a work in progress. And then every Friday I will be recording 2 videos per week. So hopefully I can get those filler videos taken care of. I would like to get ahead about 6 weeks of how-to videos, which shouldn't be that hard because the way I'm doing it today and this Friday, I should be able to do it easily. Hopefully the way I'm doing it today would work out with that. I would love to have more self-confidence with filming in public, but the issue that I'm coming across is like I have anxiety about people like staring at me while I'm trying to concentrate on something. I get really bad dizzy spells when people do that. And then it's also the fear of like people stealing my equipment. Let's break this down a little bit more. So social anxiety. You probably think, okay, why do you do social media and why are you a streamer if you have social anxiety? I have attacks all the time, including when I'm live. I'm pretty good about, hey guys, don't worry about it. I just have to step away for a second. I'm good, no worries. And I calm myself down, I come back, I'm fine. One thing about anxiety is it could be good and bad in this instance. Good, because you're very self-aware. You pay attention to every single thing around you. You know who's close, who's not. You also notice who's watching you. You also notice things like, I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but I hyperfixate on like if somebody's staring at me, I'm like, I can feel it. So I try to like pull back from him. Like, I don't want to do this while they're staring at me because I'm stutter even worse. And I have a really bad stuttering problem whenever I'm trying to think of things, which is why I've always read a script when it comes to making YouTube videos. And I am currently reading a script. I'm currently reading a script, but I'm going back and forth and just kind of doing bullet points now so that it's not so robotic. I don't want to get to the point that like I have an attack and I go straight into that fight or flight mode. I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to be the person like somebody approaches me and they're like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, I make YouTube videos and I am just out here just filming a vlog, I don't want it to be weird, like, because I'd be sitting there going, I'm out here filming a YouTube video. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be calm and I want it to be mellow. And honestly, most people don't care. Nobody gives a shit if you're recording. As long as you're not like being disrespectful and invading their personal space, most people, they don't care. They're more curious as to what you're filming. One thing I have to constantly tell myself, and I'm gonna read this so I read it right. Fear is the biggest obstacle to your dreams. And I strongly believe in that because I've watched me grow so much by me just not caring. And then I get to certain aspects and I'm like, girl, why are you so nervous? All right, so let's talk about like my equipment being stolen. If I'm doing like a B-roll and I sit the camera down and I have to walk away from it for a second so then I can come back to it so it looks like I come into frame, I am so scared somebody's gonna walk up and just steal my camera. My camera's not cheap. I don't consider $500 cheap when I'm not able to just fork it out again to be able to buy another one. I do have 3 cameras, but I will never take my $1,000 cameras out. I only take my $500 camera out just because to me, I would rather lose $500 than $1,000. But these are the fears that I have. And I really wish that one day I just move out to the country so there's less people and I don't have to deal with this as much and I can be outside and I can walk around with the camera. But I mean, my neighbors all know what I do for a living and They don't think it's weird at all. They think it's pretty cool. They'll see me outside all the time with the camera and they don't bother me. And I've literally done a full-on photo shoot in my driveway. Nobody bothered me. I know I need to get over this paranoia that I have, so I'm going to try my best to start small. Maybe I can just record on my phone or something and just talk to my phone and just add that to it. But the thing I worry about that is, does it bother y'all if footage don't look the same across the board? Because I don't know if it would look the same, and that's where I'm at. So now we're going to talk about Instagram. Instagram, I have like a love-hate relationship with. I am trying my best for that one, but it's a slow growing type of platform for me. I want to reach 1,000 followers, and I know that I need to do quite a few things to reach there. I need to be more active on there. I need to make sure I'm posting more, and apparently right now, like, carousels are the big thing. I would like to be able to post more carousels, but I don't take that many pictures, so I don't know. And also with me posting like reels and shorts, I can just use the videos from my TikTok to do that. So then I can at least have 2 shorts going up every single day. Maybe 3. I might do my skits. I haven't decided on that. I need to network better. That is one of my things that I do need to do. I don't really talk to anybody on there unless they talk to me, and I don't really talk to anybody. Nobody really talks to me, so it's kind of one of those things. I need to learn to tell better short form stories and blogs, so that's something I do want to get better, and I also want to get to know my audience more. So I'm going to reach out to them more, and I'm going to figure out different ways that I can, like, in the life or behind the scenes or a love kit idea, and just kind of go from there. But I would like to be able to figure out a way to get into the creator fund, but I know I want to say it's like 10,000 followers, so many impressions, but I don't even have 1,000 followers. So if you ever want to follow me on Instagram, there's a link right there. You can always follow me, just saying. That is all for this video, guys. I want to know, do you have 2025 goals that you have set? Do you have social media goals, personal goals, life goals, anything like that? Make sure you drop them down in the comments below, and I look forward to reading to all of them. And if this is something that you enjoy in this video, please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out this video right here where I talk more about how to go over the mental voice that's in your head that you always hear anytime that you create content or go live, ways that you just need to get a different mindset, and what I would do if I had these, which I've had every single one of them, and how I've overcome most of them. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.